views and opinions of your boy Derrick are those of the host and does not necessarily reflect that of the Nighthawk Network or the views and opinions of its associate members. Viewer and listening discretion is advised.
Hey, bitches.
No, shorty, I got this one. I'm your boy Derrick, and it's time for the remix.
Once again, coming to you live from Baltimore, Maryland, it's the remix with your boy Derrick. Now let's talk about it.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to the remix with your boy Derrick. What is going on? What is going on? Happy Tuesday to everybody. I hope everybody's doing well. Just want to come up on here for a little bit and get in some conversation. What's going on? What's going on? As usual, as always, giving a big up to my sponsors, the Nighthawk Network, Eric Buckner, and of course, the Washington Consulting Group. Thank you. Thank you very kindly. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, sir. Thank you, everybody in between. Okay. I do come to you and apologize for Helena not being on yesterday. She actually had a garment that needed to be finished, and I had to forego the show on yesterday to finish this garment for the client. So as you may not know, but now, the garment has been finished. So we're grateful for that. I hope everybody's doing well. It's been a minute since I seen you guys, but I'm doing good. I just was blessed on Sunday to celebrate my 56th birthday. It was a wonderful time. My children was there, my grandchildren, a lot of close family and friends, and I really, really had a good time. Got all of my gifts were wonderful. I'm greatly appreciative for all of them. Appreciative to everybody who came. I can't name everybody because if I name everybody, I'll forget somebody. And you know how to cheer and get. But big ups to my brother Jack for DJing for me, Roderick, his friend, my niece Jamita, and Ecstasy, and Meek and her friend, my daughter Nisha, Monty, Louie, Tony, of course Amy and DJ, my classmate from school, Swan, my grandchildren that can't be them out, Dallas and CJ and Logan and Malachi and Maddie and I can't think of his name. Don't judge me. Journey. I just had a good time. It was drama free. It had good music. Of course, it was good food because I cooked it. Okay. Um, and every day I wake up, I'm just so grateful that I've been blessed to see 56 years. As you all know, that would have been my brother's 66th birthday. We released balloons for him. Well, we did. I got balloons, like 12 balloons earlier. And I tied them to the post, but somehow before 6 o'clock, I guess they ain't tied right, honey. But before 6 o'clock, the balloons untied, and they was like, I guess my brother's like, look, you taking too damn long. But I did. So at 6 o'clock, we released balloons in his honor. So I released my birthday balloons. Well, I'll say our birthday balloons at 6 o'clock. Since he decided to release the other ones about 4:30 or whatever time it was. This is one of my beautiful birthday gifts that I got from my son. I'm just not used to the metal straw thing. And I'm thinking that since this cup has a metal straw, I don't think it would be wise to drink anything hot out of that cup. But it's good for the cold stuff, okay? So yeah, I had a wonderful time. I'm ready to share with you two of the birthday gifts that I got. I gave a friend of mine some, real important pictures that's important to me, and he took it upon himself to get them blown up and put in a frame for me. This is my brother Ronald. He's Him and I was born on the same day. We're 10 years apart. I was born in '65. He was born in '55. Um, this is one of my gifts, and then this one that I'm never ever ever. I'm so eternally grateful for this one. He did this one for me too. This is my beautiful mother, who I miss dearly. I love her to life. Um, this is one of the pictures he got made for me, so they will be going up real soon. I got they'll be going up real soon. And thank you, Marcus, for the wonderful birthday gifts. I got some things, My good girlfriend Amy brought me a coffee pot. I guess she heard me talk about coffee because y'all know every morning I get up and go outside and have my coffee and sit on the front. So I guess she said, "Well, girl, um, well, I keep on paying that lady $1 something something something, and I can just." So she got me a wonderful coffee pot. I haven't opened it yet. Um, so we're happy about that. How's everything been going in you guys' world? Hope everything is okay. We getting ready to come up on Halloween. But honey, the kicker is fall is here, honey. Miss Fall didn't even knock, honey. She just, bitch, I'm here. Me myself, I'm loving it. I give me this fall and the spring compared to the summer and winter anytime. Give me the fall. I got my little jackets, so I'm ready. I'm ready for the jacket and the sweater kind of weather. I'm here for what I sure am. Miss Fall showed up. Hey, what's up, baby? You done? Miss Fall showed up, honey. She said, "Well, bitch, this is time for you to get your fall and your winter garb out, honey, because Miss Summer say bye bye, okay." So yes, I'm getting my fall stuff together. Got some things coming up that I'm gonna share with you guys as far as Helena is concerned. Of course, I'll get to that a little later. Her anniversary, 1 year anniversary is coming up the first Monday in November. Oh my God, it is going to be H to the O to the T, mother, father, T. For when? When do you need that, girl? Girl, you better go to a thrift store. I'm trying to tell you. For when? When do you need it by, child? You just can't throw things out there, cause child, we can always get a ride to your local thrift store, honey, because that's the place to find a fierce old trench coat, honey. I'm trying to tell you, okay? So yeah, on October the 9th, mother will be in Annapolis, Maryland, my hometown, 5 o'clock p.m. at the Staten Community Center. Tickets are $20. Um, Miss Mariah will be there along with Miss Katie D. Light, along with Miss Tania Lachey, myself, Mariah, of course. Mariah Cool. She's the coolest thing this side of the Mississippi. You know, I have the worst, when I say the worst fucking skin in the world. This damn X will be doing it. Um, that'll be Saturday, October the 9th at 5 o'clock p.m. at the Stanton Community Center. Come on down to Annapolis. Anybody from Baltimore who want to go, hook up with me. We're going to take a couple of cars down so we can all go down and have a good time and enjoy a good show. That's on October the 9th. And then on October 30th, I'll have my Pride 365 show, which is going to be a Halloween show. We'll be giving out prizes for the best costumes. Elena, we got to do our door prize, and we'll be doing a 50-50 raffle. That's October the 30th. But both of those events, you can actually go on Helena's page, and they will be there. And you can look them up and all of that good stuff. And like I say, if you guys want to more information about those events, just go on my page. They're there. What I'll do is I'll post them again. Matter of fact, I'll post them while we're sitting here so they can be current. And you can check out those events that's coming up in for next month which is October, which is already here pretty much for next month. Oh Jesus, keep me near the cross. For next month, October and November. Let me see. Let me do this, and then you guys can see. So those are the two things. And yeah, but a nice trench coat is something that you will want to have in your wardrobe, baby. Trust me. Yes, yes, yes. And let me say this: Happy National Sons Day to all of my wonderful, fabulous, spectacular sons. I love you all. No, girl, I'm not gonna mention all your names because I'll probably forget somebody. Somebody will be like, "Yeah, mom, really." But anywho, Happy National Sons Day to all you wonderful sons out there, the ones who wasn't a thorn in your mother's side and all that kind of stuff. Happy National Sons Day, Lottie Dottie and everybody. I think I got the wrong. Yeah, I do. I got my grandkids here. Wrong one. Yeah, today is National Sons Day, so you have a son. I hope you took the time to wish them happy National Sons. They have a day for everything. Next, you know, they're gonna have a happy National Kiss My Ass Day. But I'm ready for that one. I will not only be the president, I will be a member, honey. I will most definitely sign up for that one. And this is not the galley that I want. So when do you need this coat by Inferno? I'm trying to find this thing. When do you need this coat by Inferno? Are you gonna try to just go to a thrift store and buy one, which would probably be your best bet, especially if you need this thing by the time Miss Saturday hit around here, because ooh girl, that's gonna be a that's gonna be a cute corn to produce that. Sorry to tell you, but I'm here to let you know. I think my polo pictures in my phone are so disoriented and so all over the damn place, and it can't be there because I didn't take it. We'll do that. But anyway, you guys will be able to see all of that information on Helena's page as far as October the 9th and the 30th. And go in her group and you will find out more information as far as what's coming up for the anniversary, which is going to be a 2 day event. It may be three, but it most definitely gonna start off as a 2 day event. The first Monday in November. Praise be to God. I've been doing this Hey Bitches Live has been going on for a whole year. I'm grateful. You know, I sit back and I look at the show, honey. I've had some shows, and my first show was probably be, as far as lighting is concerned, my first show was the work. It wasn't nothing to brag about, but honey, it was just good to have it. You feel me? So y'all give me a second. I have to go get my lotion because my legs are doing things that's not cute. I'll be right back. Okay. I'm back, y'all. I had to go get some lotion. Lotion for my ugly legs. But yeah, check on my page for October the 9th and the 30th, the events that I have coming up. They're gonna be hot. Y'all come on through, support. Like I said, October 9th will be at the Stanton Center in Annapolis. They will also have garage parking, which I would suggest that you guys do, um, because the parking is so limited around the Stanton Center. So I would most definitely suggest that y'all do the garage parking. Um, Napa is not one of them towns you got to worry about somebody breaking in your damn car. Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying this never happened, girl. Anybody gonna tell that lie? But honey, oh here we go. Here go the pain, buddy. So that's gonna be October the 9th. And then we know that the one that I'm doing on October 30th is at 2601 Pennsylvania Avenue from 5 until 9. The first one was a success. this one is gonna be a success as well. I know my ladies are coming. They support any event that I have when it's at all possible. Like my number one fan, Miss Pat, will be there. Miss Jackie, we just gonna have a ball. It's gonna October 30th. Costumes are welcome, but they are not required. We ain't gonna let that slide. Somebody might not have a costume, but they still want to come out and have a good time. I know one of my girlfriends. I'm gonna help her come up with a costume. I'm dying to see the costumes. I'm hoping some of the entertainers wear costumes. Well, some more costumes. Anyway, yeah, we're gonna do that on October 30th, and then the first Monday in November, Helena, that bitch, will be celebrating one whole year on the airways with you guys. Monday is going to be the start of it. We're going to be right here. We're going to have the first hour. I'm bringing on four of my guests that I really enjoy, which will be Miss Sally DeMarco. They're going to have 15-minute increments. It's Miss Sally DeMarco, Reverend Dr. Jamie Washington, the Leather Man, and have been decided on the fourth one, but they all going to have 15 minutes intervals where we're going to discuss what's going on in their life, testimonials as far as hey bitches, that sort of thing. So that's going to be good. And then in the last hour to hour and a half is going to be my panel. Will be me, Big Meech, Big Red, Aunt Nikki, and E-Buck. We're going to be reminiscing over the 1 years of Hey Bitches, and I'll be sharing with you guys. Hey baby, sharing with you guys what I want to do for the second year of Hey Bitches Live. With that bitch, Helena hologram, honey. Okay. You know how we do. So yeah, we're gonna do that on the first Monday in November at 9 o'clock p.m. And then on that Tuesday, I will be in concert, but we're gonna be doing the concert on Zoom instead of Facebook. So I'm gonna send you guys the link once I set it up. I'm sending you guys the link so when that day and time comes, and that's gonna start at 8 o'clock, and I'm gonna have some of my family and friends, come and dedicate a song to me and my 1 year anniversary. We have a little concert on that Tuesday from 8 until, I'm not gonna put a time limit on it, and I also spend that time talking with some of the entertainers. So who knows? I might can talk my sister Miss Samantha to being on the Zoom and pulling out a number. So, like I said, I'm elated 1 whole year that Hey Bitches Live has been a regular on your local Facebook and YouTube station, bitch. Let's get into it, Daddy. So, I'm elated about that. Like I say, I was just blessed on Sunday going to be 56 years old. This day and time, 56 years old. 12 years old is a blessing. I don't ever trying to figure out what the hell did I sow that was green. Did I went out and bought some damn? Yeah, it must have been a long time ago. Cause I'm looking at my yarn here. I got orange, and I'm like, okay, girl. But yeah. Sunday I celebrated the big 5-6. Again, I'm gonna share with you one of my. Oh, I love all of my gifts, but these two are kind of like two of my favorites. I gave a friend of mine a picture of important people in my life. He got this done for me. This is my brother. We were born on the same day. We're 10 years apart. He passed away, so he got me this, and then he also got me for my birthday, which actually brought me to tears. He also got me a picture of my beautiful mommy. That's my beautiful mommy. He got that picture for me too. So these pictures are going up on my wall. I'm grateful. They brought tears to my eyes. They really did. I would love if you made me an all green outfit, one piece. Okay, just let me know when we're gonna get together. We're gonna talk about the fabric and the fit and the form, and we're gonna make it happen, honey. Okay? Yes, honey, we're gonna make it happen. I'm gonna inbox you my number, okay? Yep. So yep, that's what going on in my world. I think I may be in the process of moving soon. Yeah, we're gonna make that happen. We're gonna sit down, we're gonna design what you want and find out what you want when you really, really want, and we're gonna make it happen, and we're gonna come up with another fabulous holograms creation, honey. Okay. So yeah, we got some little things we want to talk about on here tonight. And before we get into all of that, we have to take a commercial break. But I'm gonna tell you this are not necessarily in this order, but the topics will include. Maybe I'm gonna get sick of this topic, but we're gonna talk about it because I want to. I forgot. That's why I always have to have my gadgets around. So when I forget stuff, I can just go to the phone. And this topic that we're gonna get on, I want y'all to really, really, really um think about it because it's a real serious topic. And I think sometimes we just um I don't know, I guess I don't know what the mindset is. I can't say. I'm not gonna say, but we're gonna get into that conversation. We're actually gonna be talking about when we get back off this commercial break. Our topics for tonight is: do you know where your children are? It's a very serious, serious, serious conversation. We're gonna talk about the R. Kelly verdict. That's gonna be a hot topic, but the way I want to get into it, I'm gonna put a little twist to it. But we're most definitely gonna talk about the R. Kelly verdict, and we're gonna talk a little girl. And with this topic, have you ever settled? That doesn't necessarily mean relationship wise. I mean, intimate relationship wise. That could mean have you ever settled? That could go as far as job, um, friends, associate. That's going to be such a broad array of have you ever settled? And I really can't. Oh, okay. Well, yeah, that's it, honey. They got get your maturing about out for school, honey. But yeah, so ask yourself: have you ever, in any aspect of your life, have you ever settled? That's a topic that I would like to talk about and see what you guys have to say. Because I can't speak for you, but I know there has been several aspects in my life that I've settled. So, I'm not no hater. I'm a congratulator, honey. So I know I've settled. So I just want to see what some of you guys have to say. Have you ever settled professionally, sexually, relationship wise? I don't know. We're gonna get into that because that's what the fuck we do up the fuck on here. Until yesterday but this little boy come and get his. See now he playing around. He gonna be coming to trying to get his garment, and he gonna realize that now you're getting your garment on my motherfucking top, bitch. Okay, I settled for a. Ooh, you know what? I'm not. I'm not. I'm not. I'm not. That's my little brother. Don't pay him no mind. I settled for a. You know what? Don't ever settle ever again in your life, little brother. Do you hear me? Girl, I'm gonna leave you and Hugh, both of y'all right there, honey. Cause your motherfucking boy Derrick is coming back after this commercial break. Cause you know we gotta pay bills around here, girl. It's not that easy being beautiful, bitch. We gotta pay some bills, but we gonna take this commercial break on the remix with your boy Derrick, and we're gonna be right the fuck back because we ready to get into our topics for tonight. Tell a friend, tell a hoe, tell your brother, tell a low, tell everybody that this motherfucker is on the air for the remix with your boy Derrick. We'll be right back after this motherfucking commercial break. Okay? If I can find a commercial while I'm showing off.
Hey, bitches.
And now, once again, from the iconic city of Baltimore, we bring you season 2 of Helena Hologram. Hey, bitches. Let's talk about it. The views and or opinions expressed here on Game Time Audible is that of the host and or guests, and does not necessarily reflect those of the Nighthawk Network or its affiliates. Viewer and listening discretion is advised.
Welcome back to the remix with your motherfucking boy Derrick. What the fuck is going on up in your world? We're gonna have some conversations about some shit. Yes, honey. Welcome to the remix with your boy Derrick. I'm most definitely affiliate of the motherfucking Nighthawk Network. That's how we do over there. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Did you tell a friend? Did you tell the enemy? Did you tell your brother? Did you come on over? Let's have a little conversation. But yeah, before we even get into those topics, but I'm glad y'all two did that. Y'all made y'all statements because those statements are going to lead us right into what we need to get into, honey. I'm trying to tell you. Oof, okay. Oh, that was so masculine of me. Praise the Lord. Ooh. Okay. Excuse me, y'all. That was rude. I do have manners. God damn it. We're gonna start right here. Have you ever settled? And settling, not just. I mean, maybe you took a job that was paying you less than what you were worth, or uh, you moved into a house that you really didn't like at all. But I don't, have you ever settled like my little brother? I've been praying for him all the time. He said, I settled for a chick that looked like she was a oh, You need to stop. But I only created with her when the moon was out. You know what? You know what? Hugh Lee, when I come to Detroit, I'm going to slap you upside your neck. He said we used to call her car accident face, body of a god face from the Blue Lagoon. But you know what? You have to rephrase that, Hugh, because no shade. The Blue Lagoon was beautiful, honey. So you have to rephrase her, honey. You can't say she had the face from the Blue Lagoon because the Blue Lagoon, the water was nice and pretty and pristine and clean. My niece said, um, "Oh, really? Car accident face? I'm in my bed rolling." See, people are just. I know one time I settled in a relationship, and I'm gonna tell you how I settled because I dated somebody that was so, and don't judge me, goddamn it, that was so much younger than me. When I say younger than me, I mean so much. And girl, that bitch came back to bite me in every little piece of my little ass cheeks on it. She was like, chop, So I've settled. I have. I ain't gonna tell that lie. I haven't lived that life where I did everything I wanted to do and everything turned out peachy keen. Shit, some of the things didn't turn out. But yeah, I guess a lot of people don't um admit to them just settling. That there's nothing wrong with it. I think we all have done it. I think we all have got to a point where we have settled. You know what I'm saying? I already said, what is you doing? Let's see if this young man would like to join me tonight, and we will see. Um, she was like Medusa. You looked at her ugly ass face and would turn you. Oh my god! Ah. I'm gonna hurt you for that one. But apparently Medusa must have had a body of a Greek goddess, honey, because she was all up in her looch. So I don't know. I'm sorry. Um, See, I can't do that because then that's not my mo. I don't call people out. But at one time I was dealing with a young lady. Amen. And it's nothing wrong with her for real, y'all. You know how we keep it R to the E to the A to the motherfucking L on it. I think we all of us, in one point in that time, have settled for something, whether it was a boyfriend, a girlfriend, a job, a house, or apartment. Um, You go to the store and you buy something because what you really, really wanted and what you went to the store they didn't have, so you settled and got the next best thing to it. So yeah, I think we all have had a point in our life where we settled. Like my niece said, I settled and that is something I will never do again. I'm way better than that. And settling is not mean you. It's just something that happens in your life that you are mentally prepared to know hello baby, no, and you won't have to settle again. But we all have done it. So y'all can sit up here and be cute and be bougie or whatever the fuck you want to call yourselves, honey. But we all, in one way or another, whether it been a job, whether it been boyfriend, girlfriend, dog, cat, it don't matter. You want to buy a Hamilton air fryer or whatever, and they only had Black and Decker, so bitch, you settled. So, and if you look at your life, there's a point in time in your life would you settle for something. I have, honey. Am I proud of it? Hell no. But did it teach me something? Hell to the motherfucking yeah, bitch. Helena, girl, you know I love you, but I need to get you up the hell up out of this corner, honey, because you was messing up the groove. Because we thugging up here tonight, yo. We all niggas up here. No picture, no picture, brother. So let me stop. My little brother's on here. He be like, I'm gonna tell Helena. He always tell her every damn thing on snitch. But yeah, so I think we all have at a point in time in our life that we've settled. And to remind you guys, look, check this out. Go on my group page for both shows, the remix with your boy Derrick and Hey Bitches Live with Helena, and put in your suggestions for topics that you want, that you would like to talk about on the show, so we can get them in. I mean, this show is about it's my show, but it's for us. We can talk about some things. I know one of the topics we're going to talk about on Hey Bitches coming real soon is how was the coming out process. So send them on. Check y'all. Go on in there. Go in my inbox. Go in my group, and inbox me your thoughts and your suggestions on. Excuse me. Ooh, and suggestions on comments. I mean, look at me, child. Not comments. Suggestions on topics that you would like on the show, because I know on Hey Bitches, one of my shows, I'm gonna get some. I want to get my friend Janie, but she is so usually this time of night she's in bed, honey. But on one show I want to do, it may seem corny to y'all, but on one of the shows we're actually going to do the marching band history of Annapolis, which a lot of people really don't know. But Annapolis used to have a very, 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 very strong marching contingent that came out of Annapolis, Maryland. Say what you want, think what you were. We're talking about statewide. I mean, they were, honey, I mean, just to name a few, the Maryland Decks. I mean, and of course, one of my favorite bands of all time from Annapolis. A lot of people didn't know, but I knew them. What was Mod Squad? Bitch, when I tell you this band right here had baton twirlers. Listen to me, bitch. I mean, these girls twirled the outer batons. I mean, fire batons, throwing the batons up in the air, hitting them with your. Yes. So Annapolis had a very, 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 very strong marching band contingent. You had the Eldorados, you had Capitol. Oh my God, you had Odyssey. You had, of course, you've had Blue Angels. I mean, Annapolis have had a very strong contingent of marching bands. And I really do wish during that time that people were more into videotaping and preserving things, because the but I'm ready to go on the tangents about these marching band things, but no, we're gonna um we're gonna do that on one of my Hey Bitches show. We're gonna talk about the tangents, the wonderful the marching band past of Annapolis, Maryland. At one point in time, the Elks Club used to have one of the best and one of the biggest. I'm telling you, y'all stop playing with me. One of the biggest Labor Day parades in the state of Maryland. The Annapolitan Drum and Bugle Corps, Eldorado is going to be the core, yes. So, and Apple has had a very, 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 very strong marching band contingents. Eldorado's, you had Capitol, my God, of course. You had that, yeah, I wanna revisit that. I mean, I remember waking up. I mean, back then, if you didn't do anything else, you woke up early on that Memorial Day morning to go in town and watch the Memorial Day parade. And then, of course, the Elks Club had that Labor Day parade. That was always a must. But, honey, now they need help. Maybe we'll start a campaign. Bring marching bands, bring good parades back to fuck to Annapolis. But, now, I don't know. I don't know. I can't speak for now. I mean, I know I'm grateful for my children that was in the Blue Angels, because why are you grateful? Well, see, we going on this tangent, but I'm gonna say this and I'm gonna stop. Um, Out of all the girls that was in the band, none of them, while in the band, none, None, none of them were impregnated, and none of them was impregnated. Boom. I'm proud of them. I'm proud of them for that. But We're gonna have that conversation on one of the Hey Bitches. We're gonna be talking about the marching band contingents that came out of the wonderful city of Annapolis, Maryland. That's gonna be on one of the up and coming. Um, yes, honey. Yeah. Yes. Yes. I mean, it was like I wish we could. I wish I can get people to join my cause, and we can get that back to where um, people be happy to see a band from Annapolis coming to a damn parade. But we're not gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about and when we talk about it, I know some people might get mad. Get over it, girls. It's not that serious. We're gonna give you our feelings on that situation, and that's it. Back to the topic at hand. Have any of you guys ever settled? May have been at work, at home, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your husband, your wife, whatever. Well, I know I and I've used that experience in my life as a stepping stone, not a way of life. And I don't want to walk down that road. If I don't have to, I'm not going to. I'm um I'm better than settling. You know what I'm saying? So that's how we're gonna do that. Have you ever? You know, I do pray to God one time. You know, Facebook actually sent me a video back where they had muted it, and then they send it back to me because they had unmuted. I'm like, what the fuck is going on in America? But then you guys know that all of my shows they're kept in the queue for like 30 days. So you know sometimes my show is on too late for people. But what you can do is you can always go back in the archives, go back on my Facebook page, and see um, the shows that you missed. So that was the first topic we were going to talk about tonight. Have you ever settled? I ain't hear from Janie. Have you ever settled, girl? Now I'm gonna tell y'all something. Trying to get somebody up on this bitch. And what I wanted, girl, if we have a damn government shutdown, bitch, it is not gonna look good for the home team. I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to see, and I'm just doing things because this is a topic. And I never asked, but I want to see if maybe because you know I be just doing stuff to be doing stuff because I can. But I really want to talk about this, but my little brother he all the way over in West Bum, Egypt somewhere. Um, my other little brother had to make up his hours. Um, but I'm just girl, I'm trying to tell you if there is in any way, shape, or form that we have a government shutdown, bitch, I'm trying to tell you. It is not, I repeat, not NOT look good for the home team. And the thing that gets me is that these two parties, they're so set in their party ways that at some point in time you gotta sit back. Bitch, are y'all working for us? Do y'all really care for the girl? A government shutdown would not look good for the home team. And have you ever thought maybe that's something that we should mentally prepare ourselves because if it ever happens, what we gonna do? What are you gonna do? I mean, good evening, Tyrone. I mean, what do you do? I mean, it would just affect so many people in so many different ways. It I just Yeah, I mean, you gotta think of well, shit. You want to be honest? The government office. Let me shut the hell up. There I go with my mouth. But the government offices that are open, they're still not open to 100% capacity. So, you know, you still got long ass waiting lines to go into things like Department of Motor Vehicle, blah blah. So, I just don't think if it shuts down in a hard way, I think that a lot of us are really not prepared for that, and me being one. I don't know. I mean, you have government agencies that will be closed. Um, you got to ask yourself: is the U.S. mail service? Let me check. It's a lot to think about when you think about the government shutting down.
Waiting for pairing.
Girl, that was my speaker guys. Let me see. We're gonna find out a little bit of what they got to say. It must got a lot to say because it is taking a long time. Okay, let me see. Okay, here we go. A government shutdown occurs when Congress fails to fund the government. During a government shutdown, the government stops all non essential services, while essential services such as armed forces, border protection, air traffic controllers, and police and fire departments will continue to operate. Listen now, it's crazy. Chair. The new fiscal year will begin on October 1st, 2021, and Congress has so far enacted none of the 12 appropriation bills setting. Let's see what it says. Each federal agency developed its own shutdown plan following guidelines released in previous shutdown and by the Office of Management Law. Okay. Okay, here goes to my Social Security people. Although many programs are exempt, the public is still likely to feel the impact of a shutdown in a number of ways. For example, in a full shutdown, Social Security and Medicare checks are sent out, but benefit verification as well as card issues would cease, while unlikely to happen again during the 1995 and 1996 shutdown. Environmental and food inspections. These are all the things that are going to be shut down. The Environmental Protection Agency (EPA) halted site inspections for 1,200 different sites. Okay, they're gonna be during the shutdown. National Park Services turned away millions of visitors for more than 400 parks, so they're gonna be shut down. Well, they're not gonna mess with air traffic controllers. The bitch will be down in the air. In the event of a shutdown, the IRS would not be able to provide its normal services of verifying income and Social Security numbers. And oh wow. Oh, well, it won't affect your food stamps. All full shutdown would be more extensive than the partial shutdown. Okay. So if we run across a government shutdown, ooh, I'm just trying to figure out why the Republicans and the damn Democrats just can't come to a consensus and fix the shit. I mean, now y'all going on party lines and y'all don't even have good reasons for why you're not gonna prove it. You just go, well, I'm a Republican, I'm gonna say no, and I'm a Democrat, and I'm gonna say yes. Y'all need to get out of that and start thinking about your constituents who you work for, and stop thinking about your damn self. Y'all should have been had the damn budget balance, and you gonna wait less than less than 3 days before. Or y'all, you know what? In my opinion, they need to vote all y'all asses out of office and start off fresh with a whole new Congress. Start off fresh. Have a whole Congress with all freshmen in it. Because the way y'all doing shit now, uh-uh. Yeah. Well, they talking about you can't go in and get a social, but bitch, you can't go in the office and get a damn social security card now. They gotta mail the shit to you. So yeah, a government shutdown. I just don't understand why is it so damn hard to fucking come up with a budget. I don't care if you put A, B, C, D, E in the shit. Just do it so it can be approved, and then then fix it as time goes on. We're still dealing with this COVID shit, and then on top of that, you want to have a possible damn government shutdown. Like people are not already mentally overstressed. Period. I mean, y'all is killing us here. I mean, come on. I think I think we as people we need to begin to look about things like this. Look into things like this and see how it will affect us mentally, financially. We girl, it's not. Y'all better do your homework. So and if that takes place, that's going to take place on Friday, which is 3 days from now. So I don't know. Government shutdown. Ask yourself the question: are you prepared for a government shutdown? And that's such a good question that I can't even fucking answer. I can't answer for myself. But could you answer for you? Are you prepared for a government shutdown? Talk to me, honey. I don't. I don't know. I don't know if this country has ever been prepared for a government shutdown.
I've seen it happen. It's crazy. Look, I ain't never seen one of them.
Oh, Joe, this boy's still doing his damn PKs. But I mean, ask yourself, are you ready for a government shutdown? Like I said, I know damn well I'm not. That's a good question. Sometimes we just take so much for granted and automatically think then, but we work up. The federal government is going to still be working. It's I just I can't speak for nobody else. I think a government shutdown would affect me mentally, probably financially. So it'll be a hard pill to swallow. A damn government shutdown. That's um yeah. That's I think those are things that we need to talk about and things that we need to prepare ourselves for because if and when they happen, how does it affect you? Or how does it affect your family, or how would it affect somebody who may be a friend of yours? So government shutdown is not something to just say, oh well, they'll open back up. You know, when I heard that, I'm like, oh my god, and I guess now the Republicans are really in the I don't fucking care mood because the Congress is controlled by the Democrats and the White House. So I just don't know why they just seem like they just battle back and forth with each other because you have this control and we're not gonna approve it. I mean, let's just look, y'all. Get in your offices. All y'all making all this money any goddamn way. And won't y'all consider doing something for the people for once and not doing something for the sake of the party? There's a big difference on it. Do something for the people as a whole and not just do something because your party say go left, so you gonna go left. Girl, if y'all don't, congressmen and women, if y'all don't grow up and start doing shit what your constituents need you to do and stop worrying about doing all this other stuff because your party only goes this girl, y'all better get it together, get this stuff together. But we're gonna remind you that like I said, I always gotta give props to my sponsors, the Nighthawk Network. Woo! Um, Eric Button and the good and of course the Washington Consulting Group. Thank you guys for sponsoring Hey Bitches and the remix with your boy Derrick. That's what's up. If any of you guys would ever consider being a sponsor, please make sure you inbox me. There are different levels and different ways you can sponsor. Some people can't sponsor hundreds and hundreds of dollars. Maybe they could sponsor buy me a different wig every week or what have you, buy me some ring lights or whatever. But just inbox me about sponsorships and we're going to talk about it because we like to most definitely put our sponsors out there for all the wonderful help that they give us. And because of them, it's a us. It's a Hey Bitches and it's a remix with your boy Derrick. So yeah, y'all, we a lot is going on in the news. Yet of course Baltimore is still up there doing this thing on the crime side of shit. Sometimes, I mean, don't get me wrong. Sometimes I get so damn tired of looking at the news because it becomes so damn depressing. You be like, God damn, somebody else. It's like, wow, when do we get it? I mean, when do we get it? And and this is something that I'm trying to figure out, honey. Sidebar. I have all these damn women. Listen to me, girl. Please read my information. On my page, it tells you that I live my life as Derrick. Women, please, please, hey baby, please, please, please stop sending friend requests to Helena Hologram. I don't want you. No, no, no. Not even on a bad day. No. No desire, no required. No, don't want you. Please stop sending these friend requests. And to all of my friends out there, and I get friend requests and it's in your name and you're already on my. I don't. Tell all my friends if you have a new page, please let me know because I'm not just saying yeah because hey Ro because somebody sending a friend request. So women, please stop hitting her lane up. She do not want you. There's nothing you have that she wants. So if you can do that, then we'll be happy. So I hope you guys, my family, my friends, I hope you guys are prepared for if there is a government shutdown. Because honey, honey, and honey, it could be a whole mess. But what we're going to do is we're going to take a commercial break. And when we come back on the remix with your boy Derrick, what's up, what's up, what's up? We're going to conversate let me see something. I'm like, this child has really bumped her head. She really, inbox me a friend request. Girl. Anyway, good luck for getting the reply. But we're gonna take this commercial break, honey, and we come back. We will be talking about the R. Kelly verdict here on the remix with your boy Derrick. We'll be right back.
Come on down, okay, black on. Get into it. Black on, look at that David Ford right there, that's his thing. Black on, he don't know Tom. Look at that David Ford, that's his thing. He don't know Tom. Yeah. Yes! Oh, here we go. Oh, I can't see the demons. I can't see the demons, but I can see the light.
We are creating black luxury across this country.
What's up? Welcome back to the remix. I'm your boy Derrick. What's going on? What's going on? Happy Tuesday, everybody. What the fuck is going on? Y'all do know that Sunday I celebrated my 56th birthday. Had a wonderful time. Hey nephew, what's going on? You know, got it in. Had a little cookout. Children was there, grandchildren was there, so I was happy. I was happy as I wanted to be. So, all right, here we go. Here we go. So, let's talk about the R. Kelly verdict. What are your thoughts? And keep in mind, they're your thoughts, and you are entitled to your own goddamn thoughts. I wait till some of y'all say something because I most definitely have some thoughts on the situation at hand. But I'm gonna let you guys say something on your feelings about this R. Kelly verdict. Because it is such. Let me see this. In his case, do I personally, your boy Derek, think justice was served? Yes, I do. Um, and y'all know my mind. Y'all know how my mind go. But I just sit back and I ask myself, how swiftly and expeditiously, you know, they did this thing with him, and there's still a couple of non-people of color who have charges of that that magnitude over top of them. But anyway, this was this R. Kelly trial case, blah blah blah, was a long time coming. Um, of course, I mean, thinking about things the way they are, of course, I know his lawyers are going to appeal. That's a given. Yes, in this particular case, I think justice was served. I do have sympathy in my heart for the young ladies who endured the situation. You know, everybody has an opinion. You know, some opinions could be somewhat negative or whatever the case may be, and that's one thing as Americans that we do have a right to have our own opinions. But like I say, I'm not now, nor will you ever hear me ever say that I condoned any of his actions. Period. It was a travesty. Um, the process was a long, drawn out process. And you know, I hear people often say, well, you know, why did this person wait so long? You know, let me tell you something. If you've never been abused, raped, blah, 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 hold up with the, but why it takes so long, blah, because, you know, that's a mental, that's a deep, deep, deep mental thing to deal with. And everybody deal with it differently. You know, a lot of people, not a lot of people. Some people go down that road, and the first thing comes to their mind is, "What did I do wrong to make this?" You know, so like I said, I'm not condoning anything that he did to minors and adult women alike. Um, I just don't know. You know, I think sometimes. See, I gotta be so damn careful what I say out of my mouth. But let me say this. You know, I think sometimes people become so starstruck that they will do just about anything. No, look, it's not. I'm not saying. Listen, I do not condone anything that he do, but you know, we just need to be, you know, a little more conscious of things that we do. Um, the stars got there. I'm never, you know, I've never. I thank God that I've never been a groupie. Never. Don't get me wrong. There's a lot of sexy men out there, but I'm like, okay, a bitch to run, no. Mm-mm. So you know, his verdict. I think it was just. Just think it's a lot of other stuff going on, just like with um yes, it was. He did it to himself, and the people who helped him with getting those girls are going to be. And you know, and they need to, and they need to, and that's why I say, you know, people become so starstruck. Okay, baby, you starstruck, but guess what? You're not starstruck to the point that bitch you don't know the difference between right and motherfucking wrong, honey. Come on, let's have this conversation, cause that boy, girl, no, and y'all as and those who helped and assist with your asses need to go down too. You know, sometimes we as a society let money cloud our damn vision and our morals. But you know, you girl, boy, girl, man, sissy, whatever the hell you are. You know, I gotta watch my lingo because sometimes then people get offended. But girl, guess what? You know who the hell you are. If you was a part of that, then bitch, you were just as wrong as him. Sorry, no, y'all know better. Anybody paying you? Who in the hell gonna pay you enough money to mess up a little child's life? You fucking pervert, girl. Mm-mm. And then you know people may look at me like I'm crazy or whatever the case may be, but I'm praying for R. Kelly too. That whatever he has that's a part of him that make him feel as though he has the need, the want, and or the desire to do things of that nature. I rebuke that right now in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost, honey. People do things, and we need to learn to pray for people. We so quick to use this tongue to bash this person and bash that person, and things are magnified because of who they are. We look past, um, look right at their stardom and just forget. Guess what? They're humans too. They do fucked up shit too. Money don't make them exempt from getting caught up in some bullshit. Money has a tendency to sometimes hide the bullshit. Come on here, somebody. That hide the bullshit that they do or they go through, but it's not saying that they so damn rich that they not bitch. Don't ever believe that, honey. You know, and money has been doing this for years. Money has, and money still to this day keep people fucking quiet, make them shut right the fuck up, and they could be right in the midst of something happening. And they know that it's 199% wrong, and somebody slapped them a couple dollars and bitch. When I tell you, come on here, somebody, they become quiet as a church mouse. Bitch, you know something wrong because that girl talk about everything in every motherfucking body. But now it's like the bitch quiet. Girl, don't, girl. My Angelo, if somebody shows you who they are, believe them, bitch. So now we'll say this, honey. It's my show. Now we'll say this is there are quite a few people of non-color who have charges of this magnitude filed against them, and I'm like, well, what the fuck is taking y'all so long to bring their asses to justice? Oh, I'm not talking about it. Okay, anyway, because someone may use the little thing. Well, maybe they're using R. Kelly as an example to who? Black people. I'm listening. And don't be confused on. People do have these good ass, have these fabulous ass motherfucking attorneys on it, i.e. Bill Cosby. They got their asses on the technicality. So, girl, don't. Okay. But yeah, I'm just like, and then my good friend Tyrone brought up the case, bitch. But what about the people who aided and abetted him in doing this shit? Y'all, we really have to wake up. We do. Because, like I said, at the end of the day, you should not be exempt from the law. You should not be exempt from um, paying for what you've done. White, black, blue, green, hey, or whatever. Like I said, I'm not condoning anything that Mr. Kelly done. Do I think justice is served? Yes. Do I think there's a great possibility that his attorneys are gonna file appeal? Fuck yeah. But like my friend Tyrone said earlier, which really made me think was, so who, and this is gonna get people in the uproar, but I like all this. Who who did doing this make an example to? Because if you ask me, we still have some non people of color who have some of these same charges. Come on here, somebody up against them, and some of them haven't even been to court yet. So I asked the question: who? Guess what? Like you said, justice is never served until everybody who was a part of that crime pay for what they did. I'm sorry, girl, no. So all kind of those motherfuckers that you have helping you, assisting you, and they were so blinded that they lost their moral compass because that thing called a dollar bill got in front of their eyes. Their asses need to go down. Bitch, you the captain. Everybody on the ship that work for you need to go down with that ass, honey. I just, it Girl, look, let me tell you something, honey. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. Y'all better stop playing. So I still ask the question. Um, who is this setting an example? Yes, bitch. I'm that one. I'm that one will ask that question that nobody else is asking. Who is this setting? Who is this setting an example for? Talk to me. I'm listening. Talk to me. I have open forums. I like to talk about a little bit of everything, and everybody's going on this warpath, and they're dogging him. He did the shit. That's not even the issue. But the issue that I have right now is we as parents, we as uncles, we as grandparents, we as brothers, we as sisters. Where do we go from here, or where did we possibly may have went wrong to unknowingly become a part of this situation? Girl, you know damn well there's parents out there that will sell a child for a couple $1,000. Y'all need to stop acting like shit don't happen. It does. It's R to the E to the A to the L. So, you know, I remember years ago, we as people of color used to always use that saying, y'all used to love that song. I believe children are. But girl, if children are our future, this is just my opinion. We gonna have a fucked up future. And this is just my opinion. This is my show. But you don't like what I think, then that's fine. I just mentally thinking. I'm just sitting there saying to myself, this generation has missed so damn much. But I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if we got it. Most definitely, the generational gap had to be um, closed with each generation maintaining their own generational identity. If that makes sense to you. It's I don't know. I know that I will take it upon myself because I don't think the R. Kelly case is over. Like I said, I really most definitely believe that they're gonna appeal the verdict, of course. Um, and we pray that there was no technicalities, because y'all know technicalities. It got a lot of guilty people off. So I hope the state's attorney or whoever was handling that case, all of the lawyers for individual people, I hope y'all crossed all of your T's and dotted all your I's, because the defense team is coming for that ass. The defense team is coming to shut you down when it comes down to the appeals aspect of this case, because honey, it's gonna be filed. And it's probably gonna make news. The circuit court of such and such have just received an appeal by the attorneys for Robert. Yeah. So I don't know. Okay, but yeah, I just don't, I just think it's something that we need to do better as parents. You know, um, gotta realize, teach your children at a young age everything that glitter ain't gold. You feel me? Yeah. Yes, sir. Thank you. So you know, and then okay, you know, years ago, on That's so true. I agree with you 100, 1,000%, Derek. Yes, you know they are going to appeal. It is all about money talks and boy, and you know, and that and that's something that people need to get in their mind because honey, listen to me, boo. The appeal is coming. Whether or not it's granted, I don't know nothing about that. But trust me when I tell you, his attorneys are going to be going over testimony, going over evidence. They are going to do whatever they can to find that one little thing called the motherfucking technicality, honey, and boop, bye bye with the case. So, you know, I don't, you know, you guys, so much have just been going on in the world. And like I said, I'm gonna share this with you guys. You guys know that my birthday was Sunday. This is I got a lot of wonderful gifts. This is a gift that I got, and it actually made me cry. This is a picture of my brother. See, me and him was born on the same day, 10 years apart. He was born in '65. I was born in '55. I know. He was born in '55. I was born in '65. Child, make myself older than what I am. And the other one, picture I got is of my beautiful mother. I'm so happy. Don't we look alike? No, she cute. You know, so guys, prepare yourself for that, but then also ask yourself, how do we prepare our children not to get caught up in that? Because some things, as a parent, you have to talk about and not always think that your child know about it. That's not always the case. You know, good God from Zion. You know, we gotta, like I say, fathers, grandfathers, uncles, aunts. You know, we gotta do just a tad bit better with with our kids. Um, you know, years ago, I think it was 11 o'clock. I may be a little off. You know, years ago, every night on the TV, they will have this little commercial snippet that simply says, "It's 11 o'clock. Do you know where your children are?" If you ever remember that, put up a high five. It's 11 o'clock. Do you know where your children are? Y'all remember that? It's 11 o'clock. Do you know where your children are? That hey, that slogan right there, in my opinion, should be very, very, very relevant today. You know, do you? There's so much going on in this world today that our children are being exploited, being caught up in sex trafficking, things of that nature. And I ask yourself, it's 11 o'clock. Do you know where your children are? Are your children prepared to be outside? Ask yourself that question. At what age are you, will you allow your child to walk to the store? At what age are you going to teach your child to know his address, his phone number, his mother's name, and his father's name? I mean, y'all think it's a joke? It's not. So many of these little kids are not prepared to step outside their parents' door. I'm sorry, they're not. Even down to children who go to pre-K. There's little things you can do if your child is not at the point that they can remember stuff like that. Pin all that information inside of his or her. Pin a information little letter inside his or her book bag, and in their pants, put one in his pocket. So even if the child don't know, they can hand the teacher or whatever the piece of paper stating his parents' name, his address, and things of that nature. But then you have to be careful with that too, because you could be thinking you're giving that information to a friend, and it could be so. Yeah, you just the more you teach your children at a young age, yeah, you have to, and now it's even more integral because you have to prepare them for the wiles of the internet. You have to prepare them for social media. You have to prepare them for Facebook and Instagram and TikTok and Blick Block and Lick Lock, and all of those social media sites. So then again, I ask you again, it's 9:57. Do you know where your children are? Child, I don't know. We have to really dig into that. And ask yourself as a parent, if you do or when do you ever stop worrying about where your children are. I don't. No. We got little girls and little boys getting into sex trafficking. And I don't know. When we was growing up, we had little things that we do. Don't talk to strangers. Blah 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 blah. Preparing kids that sometimes somebody may know your name. Like one thing that I would never do, like when I was in charge of my marching band and we go places. I would never allow anybody to walk around with anything what on their uniform or while they're marching that has their name on it, because that's something that a predator or pedophile or whatever can read and make that child believe that they know them. So no, we never allowed that. Little safety things that you have to consider. And ask yourself, if your child goes on a school trip with the school, is it wise for that child to have on a name tag? That's a good question. Is it wise for your child to go on a school trip and have a name tag on? For these new age parents, TV and social media should not be the raising your kid. No, it shouldn't. And you have to prepare. You have to sit down and have discussions with your children about TV and social media. You feel me? So yeah, yeah, I'm all for that one. I just think we need to take it a whole lot more serious, and we need to protect our children, because we can continue to say that children are our future, but we also got to ask ourselves, how are we preparing our future? Now I made a statement on my first Facebook page the other day. Check this out. You can't talk about you want change and you still doing the same old shit. I know some people may say you're being overbearing or whatever as a parent. Yeah, but then guess what, bitch? Call me overbearing. I have three daughters. Even if I had a son, um, I would be concerned about where they are. My thing is this. Praise be to God. I was born African American. I hope and pray to God that I don't die because I'm African American. You feel what I'm saying? So again, I say to you, it's 10:01 p.m. Do you know where your children are? I ain't gonna lie, I can't. But I will say there's a great possibility that my two daughters, my youngest and my middle daughter is home, and my oldest daughter is at work. Okay, but yeah, there's nothing wrong with being a parent and wondering where the hell your children are. And being a parent and being an individual parent, and don't be one of them parents just because Johnny down the street mother says okay for him. Well, girl, that's your thing. It's okay for Johnny, but it's not okay for my Jay. No, girl. Mm-mm. Bad enough. The children have to fall into peer pressure. Bitch, as a parent, I'm not falling into no peer pressure because Johnny got a new swing bike. Well, bitch, guess what? We going to Walmart and get you a bike. And I'm like convinced, you know what I'm saying, that we do need to keep that in our vocabulary and our mindset, you know, at whatever time. Do you know where your children are? Come on, y'all. We gotta, like I tell people, there's some certain things that are not that's just on generational. They're just a way of life, and respect is one of them. And you can say a Dodge Charger is generational. You can say um, some clothes styles are generational, but you can't say respect is respect is just respect. Period. And I don't know, y'all. I often ask that question, and I will continue to ask that question for times to come. It's 10:03. Do you know where your children are? I don't know, y'all. Like I said, I'm very grateful for this space. Like I said earlier, you guys have any topics that you want to talk about, go to my the remix with your boy Derrick page, group, and put them in. As Tyrone, I did acknowledge. I saw your comments in the Hey Bitches live page. They're most definitely going to be the topic on the upcoming show. I thank you so much for your support and being a part of Hey Bitches Live and the remix with your boy Derrick, which is a part of the Nighthawk Network. I'm grateful for you guys. Like I say, I thank you again for all the wonderful birthday calls and texts and cards and gifts. I'm speechless to be at a place in life that I appreciate life. Life is a blessing. Um, I appreciate sharing, things with you guys. Let us have it, allowing us to have a space where we can discuss things that concern us as human beings first and foremost. You have an opportunity to be able to speak your piece and not be in a space of judgment. Girl, I can't judge nobody. I ain't got no heaven or hell to put you in. And even though that's not gonna stop people because people are still gonna be judgmental, that's your thing. I can't I don't have to own up to your thing. That's your thing. I'm on up to mine, you own up to yours, but you know how we roll. But like I said again, I do apologize for there being no hey bitches on last night. I had a garment that I had to finish for a client, and sometimes I have to sacrifice one thing for the sake of something else. Growing up, lived in a complex, so my parents knew where I was because they can see me through. Yeah, you know, during a certain time, you came back on the stoop if you were allowed to be outside after the world famous alarm, the light coming on outside the street light. I can remember my stepmother saying to me one time, "Boy, is you blind?" I'm like sitting there thinking to myself, I was young, but I was thinking to myself, "Is this bitch crazy?" She asked me, "Am I blind?" I was like, "No." She said, "Well, apparently you are because the damn lights on outside. You just getting." I said, "Ooh, this bitch just tried me." But yeah, love your babies. Talk to your babies about things that are of importance. Sometimes we gotta go on some of these social media sites just to see what they are, especially if they're sites that our children partake of on the regular. You feel me? Because I think it's important that you know the sites that your children go on. Is it invasion of privacy? Let me say this, just for me, just for me, all views and opinions of this show are strictly mine. This, call me what you want. If invading every one of my children's privacy is gonna be for the safety of my children, then guess what, bitch? I just invaded your privacy. Sorry. Call me if I'm a bad father or whatever. No. On a regular, no, girl, I'm not gonna go through your phone and find out who you dating or things of that nature. But yeah, no, girl. You know, you know, um, fathers. A lot of people, a lot of parents say, "Well, a father can't teach a daughter nothing, the mother can't teach." Stop. That's bull. That shit right there. Why they even? Well, I don't know who that was. Somebody probably ain't had no damn children. Guess what? Fathers, you can teach your daughters if you are one of those fathers. Okay, let me tell you now, honey. Because as a father, with your daughters are around, you're teaching them even when you're not directly teaching them. If you know what I'm saying. So, as a father, um, you can teach your if you're that kind of a father where you respect women. You're not one of those abusive fathers, mentally, physically, or spiritually. Come on here, let's have that conversation. You can teach your daughter how a man is supposed to treat a woman through your actions, meaning what she sees, and from what you tell her. Okay. Yeah, and I let me tell you something. I'm rude. I'm so for that. And if y'all have a problem with it, then bitch, guess what? Get the fuck over it. Because I don't want my child at the age of whatever, and my child is on a site that you have to be 18 or 21 years old to be on, because we all, girl, let's look. We know that the children know how to calculate and put the date. Yes, for that sake. Yeah, I know. So if invading my child's privacy is girl, guess what? It's gonna be if invading your privacy is gonna allow me to keep you safe, then bitch, I'm done. I'm doing it. I know some of you parents may say I'm wrong, but guess what? You raise your children your way. You feel me? So I'm um I'm all for that, and like I said, I know some of you will not agree with me, and I'm fine with that. And that's why we have these platforms, so we all can have an opportunity to be to to say what we think and think as some of y'all and think what we say. But I'm here for it. If invading one of my daughter's privacy is gonna keep them safe, girl, it's done. I'm trying to tell you. But like I was saying earlier, everybody, y'all know November is Hayes Bitches 1 year anniversary. The first Monday in November. It's gonna be a wonderful occasion. It's gonna be a 2 night event. On Monday, we're gonna have our guests. The first, I'm gonna have 4 guests that's gonna have 15-minute integrals on the show where we're gonna be talking about their experience with Hey Bitches, what's going on in their life, and things of that nature. But then in the second half, we're gonna have a panel which will have Big Meech, our Nikki, Big Red, and my brother E-Buck, and we're gonna just go back and we're gonna reminisce um, over a year with Hey Bitches. So I'm excited about that. And then on that Tuesday on Zoom, which I'm gonna send all of you guys the information on that Tuesday on Zoom, we're gonna be Helena Hologram and a couple of my friends. We're gonna be doing a concert that night. I'm working some things out with Zoom. I'm trying to learn that a little better. So on that Tuesday at 8 o'clock, Helena Hologram and friends, we're gonna give y'all a Zoom concert. I'm gonna put up some, people cash app if you want to tip them or whatever. But I'm excited. 1 year. Come on there, somebody. Look at God. 1 year for Hey Bitches Live. That's phenomenal. I've met some wonderful people. I've met Road, of course, but I actually met Road through Bigo, but she's a YouTuber too, okay, and Facebook, okay. So, wait a minute, y'all. Excuse me, that was rude. That's gonna be in November, but y'all, I'm like excited, excited, excited. You know, when we come back for season 3, we're gonna see what's up. I know I'm gonna have some more different backdrops. We most definitely have a different intro commercial. I mean, a different intro, which will all be done by my very talented brother, Mr. Buckner, for season 3, but my 1 year anniversary. That's kind of weird how they coincide. So next year I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna do 2 seasons, um, 2 seasons in 1 year and a half a season, and the start of a new season. So that's gonna be kind of cool with that. So, guys, I thank you for being here with me on the remix with your boy, Derrick. Little recap of everything we talked about. Are you prepared for a government shutdown? What were your thoughts on the R. Kelly verdict? And the last thing we talked about, which I think all of them were important, but this one was extremely important. It's 10:16. Do you know where your children are? Wow, that was deep. Y'all, I thank y'all so much for being here. I'm glad that y'all give me the opportunity to come out here, be me, your boy Derrick, chilling what I do. You guys know that on every morning between 7 and 11, your boy Rick go on and give morning inspiration. That's kind of cool, something he do. I have so many different goddamn names and so many different talents, but at the end of the day, God is good. Come on here, somebody say neighbor, oh neighbor, oh come on here, somebody. So you guys have a wonderful and blessed evening. Be safe and remember this. Come on here, somebody. There's nothing that can happen in a day's time that God and you can't handle. I'm out. I'm ready to chilly willy hilly. I'm gonna sit out front for a few minutes. If my phone, yeah, it's on 50%. You guys be good. We're gonna call it a night. Thank you so much for joining me. Peace.